It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. This is Gail of Gaia, also known as Sheree Talaya, my mission name. And this is Free Range. And we are starting a new series called the Incarceration Industrial Complex. This is the beginning of a short free range radio series on incarceration, not from statistics alone, but from lived reality. This series is not about excusing harm. It is about telling the truth about what prolonged incarceration does to the human psyche and to the families left outside the walls. We are told prison is about justice. What we rarely examine is how much punishment we've normalized and who, of course, profits from it. There's always a profit in the system in which we live. These are short reflections. These are not political talking points. This is just truth spoken plainly. The Incarceration Industrial Complex, where punishment became policy and people became inventory. So, the name of this particular episode is called Nevermind. And as I read through this, I will be making points about the system that you need to be aware of, because you're not. Never mind the loneliness. Never mind being locked in a cage for years on end. Never mind never touching a dog. Never mind never holding a child. Never mind never feeling grass under your feet or wind on your face. Never mind eating food designed to barely sustain life. Never mind paying to speak to your own family. Never mind every conversation being monitored, timed, and rationed for money. Never mind the chains and the cuffs every time you want to walk somewhere or go somewhere. Never mind being treated like a body to be stored instead of a human to be healed. Never mind never having intimacy. Never mind never having a family. Never mind never having a home-cooked meal or a quiet place to rest your mind. Never mind the psychological damage. Never mind the anxiety, the rage, the despair, the slow erosion of all hope. Never mind the suicides. Never mind the overdoses. Never mind the violence by confinement and neglect. Never mind the children growing up without parents. Never mind the mothers aging without sons. Never mind the families serving silent sentences alongside the incarcerated. And then tell me again that this system is about justice. Because it isn't. It is dark, it is heartless, it is profit-driven, and it creates more damage than it prevents. This is not justice. This is an industry. And industries do not exist to heal people. They exist to keep beds full. This is no different than the military industrial complex that keeps us in wars all the time. This is about an industrial system that wants to keep beds full, and by politicians making laws that will increase the length of time for incarceration because of the money involved. And we're going to get to the bottom of that in one of these series as well. So, calm, grounded people reduce panic-driven outcomes, not by controlling reality, but refusing to amplify cruelty and fear. Justice without humanity is not justice at all. If this resonates, share it with someone who has lived this, inside or outside the system. Silence protects systems. Truth protects people. More reflections to come about this very dark, so-called system of justice. Thank you for listening. Please like, share, and subscribe. I need your support on this to get around, because I am shadow banned, and I think this is a very important subject. And it's very interesting that they want to keep increasing prison beds. You think about that. Are you next?
We have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are, and like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our